right, man. Eddie Jackson of the Chicago Bears says he wants Aaron Rodgers to stay, but he said if Aaron Rodgers leave, that the Bears run the North. I mean, I think the only NFC North team Justin Fields actually beat with the Bears was Detroit. He beat us one time. That was the time. I think it was he was at Soldier Field, and we kept turning the ball over in the red zone. That's the only time he beat us. Only time he got a win in the NFC North. He got swept last year by us. He got swept by Chicago last year. He been swept by every team. Only win he got is versus us. That's it. It's the Detroit Lions. He been swept everywhere else. So, obviously, it ain't completely his fault. They trying to get some weaponry around him, but Eddie Jackson said since he been in Chicago, he only beat Aaron Rodgers once, and now, he talking about, we want him to stay. Shit, you want him to go. You want him to tell you when to go, leave. Like, he owned the Chicago Bears, bruh. For real. Shit, should be called Chicago Rodgers. And they be saying, I hate him, and I wouldn't want him as my quarterback. Like, bruh, nigga own y'all. Put a dog collar choke chain on y'all and a leash on y'all and walk y'all around the community, bruh. But that's their mentality. I mean, shit, it's a lot of turnover over there. Justin Fields a bad boy, but now everybody see him as a runner. They ain't even his game for real. And now he's starting to get that narrative as a black quarterback. Oh, he's a runner, but he had to run. He ain't had no fucking weapons. He got Cole Kmet now. I mean, Claypool. I like Claypool a lot when he on. When he got a quarterback. Darnell Mooney, DJ Moore. So they building some things there. I think there's some things inside the offensive line. Now you got to hope that my Eberflus, who do have a little bit of an offensive background, can do something. But, will it be unheard of for them to jump from worst to first? No. I think, Minnesota had a lot of turnover. They brought Brian Flores as the defensive coordinator. And then at the same time, too, Danielle Hunter went out. I mean, a lot of different guys trying to get out of there. Eric Kendrick's gone, so it's a lot of turnover. So I'm not sure what they draft picks looking like and stuff of that nature. But then you got Green Bay. I wouldn't write off Jordan Love neither. Aaron Rodgers gave him a great. He gave him a great he said he's gonna be good in this league, and I believe him. I don't think he's just saying that to be because Brett Favre didn't had really good shit to say about Aaron. It was all low blow shit. So a lot of people mad at how Aaron is, but you gotta look at how the guy that he took over for was. He didn't want to help him out. I'm about to start. He decided to come back. So you gotta understand that helped shape this nigga flying on that bike. But you gotta understand that helps shape somebody to be the person they are. When somebody an asshole to you, you should want to. The NFL is a brotherhood. He should have wanted to help Aaron Rodgers. Kind of like how Tannehill said he didn't want to help Malik Willis. Like, come on. I know it's like, I don't want to help nobody take nobody's job, but at the end of the day, it's still a brotherhood, bro. Like it or not, it's still a brotherhood. But, and you see what Detroit doing? Taking weaknesses and making them into strengths off the rip. And just off guys getting healthy. I told y'all about the Lions. Just off guys getting healthy, they're going to be better. You getting Romeo back. You getting Charles Harris back. You hope to get Anazorki back. And that's the biggest wild card. You know what I'm saying? You getting a healthy Jameson Williams back. So, them just getting healthy is going to be like free agency for the Detroit Lions, bro. That's gonna be like getting free agents in the whole draft class. And Jerry Jacobs gonna come back. Tracy Walker gonna come back. So this is gonna be about a lot of them guys just gelling, getting used to the grind, and who they add in the draft. And I wouldn't rule out them adding some more veterans once some guys get cut or once some guys get traded. So, but the Bears got a uphill battle because in free agency you could throw guys together all day. But it don't mean that it's gonna work. So you got to make sure you got guys, you got guys in place that's gonna fit what you trying to do. Just because you put weaponry around the guy don't mean that's the proper weapons around him. So Eddie Jackson, great safety in the NFL. I love Jaquan Brisker over there too. Love him coming out of Penn State. Want us to get him, but we'll see. I wouldn't say the North is open for business. Minnesota having some turnover. Heard they might be shopping Dalvin Cook too. So, Minnesota did win it running away last year. In Green Bay, maybe Jordan Love pretty good, but he ain't got no weapons. So, they got to surround him with some weaponry, So, but, definitely Minnesota and Detroit just on paper. The games they won and played on paper. So, it's Minnesota and Detroit. Then I think Chicago and Green Bay fighting right there, but still early. You got to see what they do in the draft and see if Justin Fields can make the leap as an NFL passer. And I think he could. He can. I think he can. But, are him and them receivers going to be on the same accord is the question. Jared Goff got a head start. Him and his receivers in sync. You know what I'm saying? They finished last year hot as fish grease. And now if they get a defense to back them up. One thing about the Lions, it seems like the offense and defense never been on. They never clicking at the same time. It's been a long time since that's been happening. So we'll see. Chicago ain't really never had no franchise quarterback neither. So that's an enigma for them. But let me know what y'all think about it. But of course he supposed to feel that way, but he really don't believe what he's saying, bro. When he said, "Well, we wish the North is ours," you don't believe that. You don't believe that. You don't. After the year y'all had last year, you don't believe that. Justin Fields running for his life and all that. And you can put offensive line, pieces together in the offensive line. Look what Cincinnati did last year. It took time for them pieces to gel. It took time for them pieces to come together. That's what you got to realize. It took time for them pieces to come together. It took time. So that's what people got to remember. Take time for these guys, the offensive line to gel, free agency to gel. Rookies a little different because they're still young enough for you to be able to mold them, and they're still young. To be able to mold them and make them fit. Veteran players, they are what they are for the most part. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.